Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. But first things first, I would like to pay my respects to the rapper Pop Smoke. It's seriously a tragedy to hear that news. Like, the thing is, it's just I always have like that heart like sinking feeling every time when I hear some stuff like this from a rapper like ODing or a rapper getting shot. It just gets to a point where it's just like it doesn't matter like whether you know them or not. It's overall sad. Like, I think I listened to like one song of Pop Smoke. I think I might have I think I heard him a few times on TikTok. But I do have one song of his called Gaddy. I think that's what it's called. But it was a song that he did with Travis Scott. But his music, it's like very similar. Like, I don't know, maybe I need to, but it was like the one song that he did called Welcome to the Party. I think I might have heard that song a few times on TikTok. And then this thing, yeah, Gaddy, I was just like, yeah, I'm a fan of Travis Scott, so I was like listening to that. I was just like, oh, okay, check him out and stuff. But yeah, I'm like, that's just so unnecessary nowadays. Like, I'm guessing because from what they're saying is that he like the guys was there to rob him, but then he got shot. I don't know. I think he had to put up a fight because it all sounds just way too similar for him to like the guys have weapons and stuff. Like, either he drew a weapon or he was putting up a fight and he wasn't giving up something. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it's seeing that, it's overall sad. It's overall sad. Like, I had a friend a few years ago. He went out the same way. That party was being thrown. And yeah, overall it was he ended up losing his life. Just people being greedy. People can't just overall like go get a job and work for their stuff. Like the thing is, look, and that's my motivation to everyone out there. It doesn't matter how hard you are struggling. You should never, never, ever put yourself in a line of work where it involves somebody else like losing their life. And it ain't even like, it's just you shouldn't put yourself in that line of work. And I know people are like, well, what about like guys in the military? I guess like maybe like if it leads down to your life is in danger, then okay. But in a situation like that, you shouldn't be no robber. Like, you should not be out here robbing people. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, one would think, like, after, because I know with X's situation, like, they robbed him at a store and stuff. So it was like the cameras and all that stuff was bound to be around. I guess like maybe it is different because they're at a house and things, but they might have security cameras at the house. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they catch these guys because it's just really messed up at the fact that this man had like and it's like, how long has Pop Smoke been like blowing up? It seemed like ever since I heard, well, no, actually, I think it was like last year, a couple of years ago, where let me look up because he came out with a song that I think Nicki Minaj had appeared on. And that was like a couple of years ago or last year. Let me go to his Wikipedia page. It's even sad going to his Wikipedia page and they're all like born in this year and then died in this year, and it's like it's messed up. But he came out with a song. They don't even okay. So that mixtape. So that came out like last year. This man only had like a year of success, and then it was like he was on this sneaker shopping like YouTube channel. I mean, like it's overall just messed up that his career just it ended like a 1 year career. 1 year career. Like, that's nobody, okay? Especially at the age of 20, and especially only 1 year of a career. Like, nobody should go out like that. But, yeah, it's just overall messed up. It is. So, anyways, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. You know, words a person shouldn't have to say. But, it's like, it's so unnecessary. It's just very, very unnecessary. But, anyways, in today's episode, I didn't even really know what I was going to talk about. Like, I should just turn this into an episode where I'm, like, overall telling people, like, you know, be careful. Well, I do want to, like, tell people and warn people, like, the dangers of party. Don't invite a bunch of people. Make sure you don't post the address anywhere. Have a good old-fashioned Xbox party. I don't know why people don't want to be having Xbox parties. I'm like, bro, I would rather have an Xbox party or a PlayStation party, whatever type of party out there. I would rather have that, okay, than to go and be out at some actual party. Especially, it's like, if I don't know anybody, like, I've said this numerous times, like, do not be at parties where you don't know everybody there. Me, I'm like, look, if people invite me to a party, that's all I'm like, if it's like a family get-together, okay, it's a family get-together. Like, that's family, you know? But if it's like a party, like, some high school friends or whatever, yeah, you don't need to be at that party. That's my encouragement to everybody out there. I would rather for you to be alive, safe, and well than to be dead and people posting rest in peace to you and stuff. Like, nobody shouldn't have to go out like that. So that's why I'm like, I encourage people out there, like, be careful at these parties. In fact, don't even go to them. Don't even go to them. I know people are all like, but I love, like, you might love the party and all, but what's more important, your life or a party? Like, sit down and think about that, okay? Like, throw your own party. Be by yourself. Invite, like, one friend over. I'd rather have one friend, me and them throwing the party, than for me to have a bunch of people. And it's like, then you gotta think about it. Then you got, like, a big, huge mess you gotta clean up. Like, yeah, I'm like, I'm not, no. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. Me, I'll be that person if I throw a party. I'm like, you know what? No. When the music stops, that's when we all gotta, well, first we gonna clean, but we all gotta go after we done cleaning and stuff, so. That's why I'm like, nah, we ain't just gonna leave and just not clean up the place. Like, that's what's not gonna happen and stuff. So, but anyways, I think I should just like do. Well, I did have an idea. Let me because I was writing down some ideas in my phone, or was I? Actually, no, that's what I was doing. I was trying to make this I'm thinking about making a fan made trailer for Batman. And I was just like, just because. I know, like, one of my friends, she's a big fan of Batman, so I'm like, I know she'll like it and stuff. But, yeah, I was thinking about doing it and things. But, anyways, that's what I think I did write down, accepting your body. So that's what this episode is going to be about, because I see it a lot where people get, like, plastic surgery, you know, like freaking, what else? Like a boob job or a butt job. And, yo, like, I seen, like, some, like, straight just messed up surgeries. And I'm like, man, like, this girl's butt, like, I would rather see a natural, like, sucked up butt rather than a surgery gone wrong sucked up butt. Like, it's, you know, like, when a person just has, like, no butt and it's just, like, all flat looking, but it looks like it's, like, holding its breath. I would rather see that, because that's natural. But to, like, if I had a girlfriend and she decided, you know, she was gonna get this, like, butt job, boob job, whatever, but it just looks so wrong, I'm like, why would you even do that? Like, that's why I'm like, you know what? No. Accept your body. Accept it. Do not do any different types of modifications and surgeries and all that stuff too. It's not necessary. It's not necessary at all. That's what I'm like. I see that stuff going down and I'm like, yo, you look beautiful the way you are. You don't have to get surgery. I'll never forget the one story. The guy, he wanted to look like Justin Bieber, and it overall didn't go as planned. And I think it was like he ended up killing himself. And I'm like, you hear stuff like that, and I'm like, bro, I'm pretty sure you was a good looking man before them surgeries. Why would you do that to yourself? Like, I'm like, I don't know. I see that. I'm like, it's your body, it's your money, it's what you want to do with your life, do what you want to do and stuff. But I'm like, I'm doing this like as a word of encouragement. Like, you're gonna have to. This is gonna be like some high maintenance stuff. Like, that's what I'm like with me. Look, if it was meant for me to be skinny, it was meant for me to be skinny. But I'm not gonna add like Botox or like I don't know, like is there? Well, no, I have seen stuff like, oh, I'm so glad I got my TV muted. There's this annoying commercial that they keep playing, and I'm like, I'm so glad I got my TV muted and stuff. Like, I'm happy. I'm so happy. But anyways, yeah, I think they got like surgeries where you can add like muscle to yourself, but it just doesn't look right. Like, I've seen situations. I remember I seen the one guy, he added like some steroid or he did something to his arms, and he did not look right. He did not look right at all. And I was like, bro, I know that is just that's not healthy. That's not healthy. I remember that I seen the one girl, she got like a butt job, and I won't say like prosthetic, but the implant, that's what I'm like, the word that I'm trying to think of. But the implant, it was such a bad job that the implant wouldn't stay still in her butt. Now, you probably are like, okay, well, yeah, her butt was like jiggling and, moving around and stuff. No, you can grab the implant and flip it inside her butt. I like, yo, if I was dating a girl and because it's like, it's kind of hard to, well, it depends. Like, if you get like a butt job and your legs are all small, like you got like small legs like mine, but then you just all of a sudden just got like freaking, I don't know, like 3 watermelons, like just in your butt and things. Dang, they already got, I'm watching wrestling, and this wrestler, Cody Rhodes, like, yo, these wrestlers be bleeding on this show, man. I'm like, dang, is y'all okay? But anyways, yeah, but it's like when you get like when you have like small legs and all of a sudden this big giant butt, and I'm like, yo, that is not attractive. Like, yo, like, if we on the bus, don't sit next to me if you got a butt job and stuff, because I'm like, it ain't necessary. That stuff ain't necessary. Then like a boob job, you gotta understand, like with a boob job, like that ain't gonna look right. That is just, it's not gonna look right. I would imagine that, I guess, like, I've heard where some situations where I think they say like women would do that to like prevent like breast cancer and stuff. I'm like, okay, then that's an exception to the rules. If anything, I'm like, if that was the reason, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'd like, all right, do your thing. But if you doing it because like, oh, my boobs are small, like I want bigger boobs, then no. It was meant for you to have. See, what people seem to forget is that people like small butts. People like small boobs. Okay? I don't care. And it's like with lips. I'm like, yo, you don't have to get these big giant soup cooler lips and be looking weird. Like, that's what I'm like, when people be getting them surgeries, you look more weirder than you did before the surgeries. Like, I see when there's like before and after pictures of surgeries, I'm like, man, you guys was like, you was good. Like, there was nothing wrong with you. I don't know who put them ideas in your head to where you had to go get surgeries, but it ain't worth it. It's not worth it. Like, I know people that, like, if they ask me, like, would I ever get, like, surgery and stuff? No. Unless it was, like, to fix something, then okay. But to make something bigger? No. Absolutely not. There's no reason for me to. That's more so just me, like, I accept the body that I have. I've been living this body for like 23 years now. On August 10th, it will be 24 years. Like, it was meant, if it was meant for me to be big, if it was meant for me, if I was a woman, if it was meant for me to have big boobs, if it was meant for me to have a big butt, then I would have been given it. But since it's like if I was a woman and it's like I didn't get it, now I'm like, all right, then I didn't get it. But yeah, I'm like, it's just oh, he better not do it. I'm getting distracted. Oh yeah, there you go. Hit the bad guy. Hit him good too. That's what these wrestlers. I'm like, yo, wrestling be good sometimes. I watch an AEW, it be good, but it's like that. But no, then speaking of wrestling, because no, there was the one wrestler. Because I don't know what her reason was for getting a boob job, but she got one and she was wrestling. And I think she had, I think it was like a wrestler had slammed her on the, on the ring, or she jumped off of the ropes and like slammed on like the mat part of the ring. But overall, when she had did that, her like breast implant had ruptured, and it was like, that was like getting in her system and stuff, and she had to like hurry up and like get that like all cleared up and things. I'm like, that's so scary. Cause like that stuff, I mean, yeah, it's in your body, but like I guess the ingredients to make it, like, that's not in your body and stuff. So I'm like, that would be just so scary. Like, I don't even have breast implants, but I'm like, I'm over here like holding my chest like, yo, I would have been panicking if that would have happened to me. Like, that's why I'm like, yo, like, being a woman, you can't downplay that. Like, women are like one of the greatest, things on earth right now. But I like, man, like, please don't get, unless it's necessary, do not, under any circumstances. I don't care. And that's what I'm all like, when some women, when they get in, it's like, it had to been like, somebody told them like, oh, your boobs are small, like you need to get bigger boobs and things, or they're doing it if you're doing it like for the ladies, if you're doing it because your boyfriend was all like, oh, I like a woman with big boobs. That's what I'm like, when I be hearing situations and stories, because I know when there's a one TV show, My 600 Pound Life. Now, they don't be getting like implants and stuff on there, but I hear like some stories where the person likes them like being big and things. I'm like, I do not listen. If you want to lose weight, because that's what it's like. That's what's upsetting. It's like when they do that, then the person's all like, when they start losing weight on the show, then the person's like, oh, I don't want to like talk or like be associated with you and stuff. So I'm like, I can't overall. Yo, I'm like, that wrestler crazy. He held up a fist at the girl. I'm like, man, he out here. But anyways, all right, they're getting distracted. But yeah, if you have a preference, and it's some preference like that where the person, it ain't even them being healthy, like they're starting to be healthy, and then they start losing weight, start looking better and feeling better about their body, and then you're all like, oh no, I like big fat women. Like, I can't date you anymore. You're not big and fat anymore. Like, that is just that's horrible. That's a horrible thing. And they've said that too on that show. They've said that too. I've heard situations and stories where they said that. What was it? The one, what was that TV show? The Honey Boo Boo TV show. They've got so many different names. I don't know, but overall, it was about the little girl that's a beauty pageant. But yeah, her name is like Honey Boo Boo and stuff. But she had it was her. I think her parents. So they ended up splitting, but the dad found this new girl. But then, this man just did, this like some good classic wrestling right here. That man did a backflip off the steel cage and slammed on the wrestler. See, I love matches like that where it be bringing you back to your childhood. That's why I like AEW, man. I'm over here getting distracted. But anyways, so no, he got in a new relationship. Got into one, and then the girl's starting to lose weight because it was like, it's hard for her to walk around, she's big, it's hard for her to do certain things, and he's all like, no, I like my women big and stuff, like, I don't want you losing weight. Bro, like, ladies, break up with a dude that says some stuff like that. Break up with the dude. If you want to lose weight, if you want to start being healthy, be healthy. but do not listen to anybody about your body. See, that's why I'm like doing this whole episode, accepting your body, because accepting your body, it pays off in the long run. It pays off. So if you big, be big. If you small, be small. If you have no boobs, have no boobs. If you have no butt, have no butt. If you, I don't know what you got going on in life, but whatever it is, that's what you were born with. That's what you grew into. Like, yeah, you good. You good. I mean, you can't, like, I don't know. People, it's like, you want to go based off of my word? You can do that, but I'm letting you know right now, like, do not listen to anybody unless they trying to do it to be like healthy and help you out, then okay. But if a person, like, they're forcing you to be fat, or they're forcing you to get butt implants, they forcing you to get breast implants and things, yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that at all. If it's leading in the opposite direction, don't do it at all. So that's why I'm like, no. You good. You good. Like, I'm telling y'all that right now. You are okay. There is nothing wrong with you. So, anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Gonna go make me something to eat. Probably gonna have me some more of these popcorn chickens, because I'm on to my last bag. So, yeah. Other than that, I will talk to you guys. I might record a TikTok too. I might probably do that also. But anyways, bro, they showing this TV show called Hot Ones. Yo, should I be on that show one day? I feel like I should, but then it's going to be so bad. It is going to be so bad if I end up on that show. It's this TV show. They got to eat these, like, wings, but with the hottest sauce in the world. And I'm like, oh, my. Then they show the one episode where they took a shot glass and put, like the world's hottest sauce in there, and they had to take a shot of it. I'm like, yo. I'm drinking like 2-3 Red Bulls before I do that episode. I'm just going to get pumped. Like, I'm going to do like about 100 push-ups. I'm seriously going to pump myself up for that show if I ever go on this show. But I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I don't even like spicy food or hot, like, hot foods and stuff. So I'm like, dang, man. Like, that's gonna be torture. I'm like, but I like milk. They said milk helps you out. So I'm like, I'll do that. $25,000. See, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't know about that. But anyways, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. It's been another episode of the TMossBoss Show. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you are purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and it will knock $20 off your first purchase. And, yeah, I know you guys are all like, bro, what was that whole, like, Rejuvenator, ambassador thing? Like, how's that going? I've heard absolutely nothing from them, so, oh, well, I wanted to promote them, but it's cool. It is cool. So, anyways, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching and or listening, and peace.